Oh shit, fucking brick and only fell off. Snapchat, good morning, what's going on? Whoa, I did it! Jesus Christ almighty. I don't know what's going on here, that was uncanny. Little mini lesson this morning. I want to talk about the net worth, self-worth correlation. Talked about this a little bit in the past. Your self-worth is very closely correlated to your net worth. Specifically, the ratio of your self-worth to your other worth. Let me show you a diagram. Here we go. This is how much you value yourself, and this is how much you value others, other people. This is your other worth, this is your self-worth. If you value yourself less than others, you have a lower self-worth, relatively speaking, you will put yourself in the pit, put others on the pedestal, and you'll want to serve. You'll want to serve and work and toil and work and help and rescue. You'll have a rescue complex. You'll want to help other people, but you won't want to charge. You'll find it very difficult to ask for money or to charge or to receive money or to keep money when you get it, because you value others more. You want to get it out of your hand. It's like a hot potato. Leading cause of this that I've seen in the past is guilt and shame. If you've done something in the past that you're guilty about or you're shameful for or you're embarrassed about, you will want to mask and fill that void of guilt with altruism, with working, with giving, with providing, with rescuing. Altruism is a compensation of guilt of the past. I met people who have set up charities and gave away all their money before they even set up the business themselves and got themselves financially independent. They give all their money away. They might hide behind this mask of, well, that's the right thing to do. If they really cared about the cause, they would get rich first. If you're really inspired to go and give to the hungry kids and build the schools and save the whales and rescue the bandicoot, that's really cool. You can help a lot more if you have money. When you go and give away everything that you own, you've got no leverage then to go and make more money, to give more back to the cause that you say you care for. You're caring for people by looking after yourself first. But if you're running guilts and shames and self-resentments and regrets and you think that you've made mistakes and people tell you you did the wrong thing and you shut down your own light, you shut down your own self-worth, you will find it very, very, very hard to ask for money, to make money, to ask for more, to ask for the pay rise, for the promotion, to ask for really what you're worth and what you deserve, and to keep money and grow money. You won't do it. So it's wise to go into your entire life, into your history, and go through all the events and the scenarios and the people and the circumstances where you've accrued and accumulated guilt and shame, where you thought you fucked up. And then you want to get your pen and paper and go back to that moment and really think about it. And think about, from that moment forward, what are the benefits that come from that? What are the benefits to me? What are the benefits to the people who I thought that I did wrong by? And you want to keep writing and writing and thinking and thinking and writing until you have a list of all the benefits, until you can look at the list and you can think, holy shit, I didn't fuck up. That was part of my journey. That was part of their journey. And I have gratitude for that event. I don't judge that. I don't have guilt. I don't have shame. I can liberate myself from these emotions now, and I don't have to keep putting others on the pedestal and shutting myself down. Quick jet ski break. Oh my golly gosh, that looks fun. That looks fun. And when you raise your self-worth, you won't think that you owe people things. A lot of people walk around life thinking that they owe something to the world or owe something to other people, and they want to do everything for them. And so they get pushed around in life until they accrue enough resentment from being pushed around. They harden up and wake up and they start to value themselves more. When you value yourself more, you ask for what you're worth. You're doing extra at work, ask for more. So this scenario here brings upon altruism. When you value yourself less than what you value others. Here's the alternative. When you value yourself much more than you value others. This scenario brings upon narcissism. This is when you have a pride state. This is when you think you're above everyone else and everyone owes you. They should be sucking you off. Remember this. Altruism, wanting to serve without reward, is a compensation of guilt and shame of the past. Narcissism, wanting to get without giving, is a compensation for pride and self-righteousness of the past. It's when you do something in the past where you thought that you brought more value than what you really did, where you overinflated what the value that you brought. The people who are running pride states for their actions and inactions in the past tend to be entitled. These are the entitled guys and girls. They think that the world owes them something. And they can always tell you all the things that they've been through, the hard things that they've been through and all the work that they've done. And I helped this person, I did that, and I served here, and I did that, and I tried this, and blah, 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 right? And I deserve to be paid. The world should pay me. People should pay me more, right? Either of these polarities are not conducive to growing wealth. Because if you're narcissistic and you value yourself more than others, and you think that everyone is beneath you, you won't want to get under them and serve them. So it's very hard to make income. The narcissistic people don't want to create, they don't want to add value, they don't want to bring value to the marketplace, they don't want to serve other people, so they can't charge, and they just expect. They feel very hard done by the world. Oh my God, I've tried all these things. Really? How many things did you try? Two things? And then I did all this work? Really? What kind of work did you do? Well, I raked the leaves and I cleaned it. Really? You raked leaves and cleaned? That's very replaceable. That wasn't of great value. Anyone can do that. Machines can do that. When you bring a service to the marketplace that's very replaceable, everyone can do it, it's not unique, you can't expect to charge much. You can't expect it to be worth that much. So if this is you want to go through your history, go through your past and figure out what are the events, what are the people, the scenarios and the circumstances where you were most proud, where you were really prideful and a little cocky and a little bit expecting and a little bit self-righteous. What were those times? And then get a pen and a paper and then write down all the drawbacks to you and the other people. Oh, well, my brother and my mother, they were broke and I had to give them money. I gave them all this money and they never paid me back and blah, blah, blah. Prideful. You think that helps people? Giving them money for nothing? Robbing them of dignity and accountability and making them dependent upon you and not pushing them out of their comfort zone so they go and serve and make their own money and support themselves? Giving people money is not serving them. So you want to stack those drawbacks and bring them into your conscious awareness and integrate them with the apparent positives that you did. You never gave anything without taking at the same time. You took something. And when you really go deep and you really get present and you stack up all the drawbacks of all the prideful moments, of all the self-righteous moments, your self-worth and narcissism will calm down. And when you can get into balance, into equity, this is what equity theory is. You value yourself the same as what you value others, you can serve and grow wealth here. Because you value others. So you're dedicated to working and growing and serving others and creating and solving problems for other people. But you value yourself equally, so you want to charge. And you say to other people, yes, I want to serve you, I want to help you, let me help you, I want to serve you, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to solve this problem and that one. But here's the price, it costs, you better pay. And as soon as you do that, and as soon as you stand by that, and you start to value yourself more, the world will start valuing you more, and they'll pay you more. The people who just want to use you will say, oh my God, he sent me an invoice, he's charging for this? Why would he charge for this? They will expect the handouts because they're narcissistic, because they don't own their own value. They'll expect you to be like them. And they'll trottle on off. And what you will do then is attract the people who really want your service, who value your service and are willing to pay for it. You'll attract a higher quality of person into your business. And then you won't be wasting your time rescuing desperation, trying to rescue people who haven't really got their head screwed on, who have charges from the past that they haven't worked through and expect handouts from you. Let me know if you enjoyed today's little mini lesson on self-worth and net worth. It's a really important one. You know, it affects a lot of people. It affects people who don't even know that they're affected by it. And if you know someone who could benefit from a lesson like this, these kinds of things, share them my Snap code. I appreciate that. Hey, we're going for 100,000 followers on Snapchat.